Welcome back, Aquarius, to Robin's Realm Readings. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm doing a reading for you guys for the 15th of May to the 30th to the end of the month. So it's a 2-week reading. And I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a Serenity spread for you. But before I do that, I'm kind of instinctively going to bring you a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. The goddesses represent the feminine within. And they've used archetypes to bring the messages to you. And no matter your faith, these are still energies and they still apply. And within each one of us is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And so I thought that I would go ahead and I would bring you these and see if I can encourage you in your life in this time period while you're transitioning with all this interesting energy you're dealing with. All right, my loves, let's see what you get, Aquarius. And thank you for liking and subscribing too. It's encouraging to me, and I can be encouraging to you. Let's see what your reading brings. One more of these. I like to get these cards mixed up real good and get the energy suited to you. Brand new energy, brand new feeling. It's strictly for you. By the way, how y'all doing? I didn't tell you that I love you yet. So, I love you. I say it so often because it encourages me to be more loving, for one. A lot of people are really concerned about being frivolous with their words, but you realize that words create the universe, our own energy. There's your card. Wanted to jump out? I'm going to take it. What did you get? Brigitte. You got Brigitte. It says, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. I'll read this to you. I'll tell you who Brigitte is first. Brigitte, before I go on. Brigitte is a Celtic tribal goddess, which means that she represents 3 aspects of women: the young virgin, the nurturing and loving mother, and the crone, sage, wise woman. Brigitte is a fiery goddess who tirelessly protects those who call upon her, and she is a feminine counterpart to Archangel Michael's warrior energy. Brigitte's temple is in Kildare, Ireland. She's celebrated worldwide on February 1st. February 1st? Oh, that's not too... That's actually more of a Pisces energy, but oh well. The ancient sacred day called Imbol, I don't know how to say it, which marks the beginning of springtime and increasing daylight. Don't back down. I don't know how increasing daylight has anything to do with not backing down. But oh well, I didn't write the book, but I'm reading it. Okay, it says here, the message from this card for Aquarians is, first, be clear about your intentions. If you're unclear, then confusion will lessen your power and force. Like a candle in the dark, be very clear and bright in what is acceptable to you in your situation. Make no mistake, I will guide and protect you, and yet think of the unparalleled rise in your own viewpoint. If you're to stand up for yourself and speak up about your needs and your deepest truth, now is the time to touch your power, for its heat and flame will ignite your passion, which will propel you forward in countless ways. Even in the face of fear, you can still stand up for your ideals and your truth. Be unwavering and make your stand today. Nice. That's about courage, and that's about knowing yourself. Okay, my lovely Aquarians, let's see what we get for your Serenity reading. And thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you so very much. I'm just giving you this as a love offering. I love to do this. It's so versatile, and it's a way to communicate what I get as a channeler and a reader to you. So let's see what we get for your healing message. This is not going to apply to everybody, you understand. This is general, and here's the thing. It's very intuitively read. And the art of this is, whoops, put that down. That's your foundation card. And the art of this is like, this spread is kind of like a short Celtic cross. But the art of this is that the reader gets to interpret these energies for you, and you can glean from it what applies. And if it doesn't apply, well then, of course, bypass it, because there's thousands of people who see these videos, and by all means, some of it may apply and some doesn't. But there may be a hidden message in here that will encourage you and step you into another direction, or make you find a solution, encourage you, lift you up. And that's the only reason that I do this. Okay, here we go. Let me see what you get. Whoops. All right, my lovelies, here's what you get. This is what's crossing you. This is your healing card. This is your external card. This is your internal card. And this is your revelation. I'll explain them to you in a moment. The card that's crowning you, your energy, in the bottom of the deck, is the Queen of Swords. This woman does not back down either. And she also is represented very often, spoken of as the energy of the older woman who doesn't take crap from anybody, but she's brilliant and she's intelligent, and she cuts things out that don't serve her. She definitely, with this sword in her hand, she definitely stands up for herself and her people. This is what's crowning you. So wow, there must be something going on. So this is your foundation of your reading. You have the Five of Cups. You are disappointed in something, or could be disappointed in something. There's sort of like I guess they call that a quarter moon, I don't know. But the idea that you're in contemplation over your emotional status, something has not lived up to your expectations, so you're feeling like this is kind of like hopeless. It's remorse, it's sadness. Covering your sadness are the Lovers. And this is like a major arcana. Your major energy that starts off your reading is the Lover's card. There's something going on with you. Either you're disappointed in love and it's causing you a lot of distress, or you're disappointed because you haven't found your love and it's causing you a lot of distress. Let's see what your healing card is. It's the Two of Wands. So it looks to me like you have to make some kind of a choice for yourself. This is a passionate energy. But on the other hand, you know, this is, you got to make a decision. This is about making a decision. What you actually do want to do. What you need to do. And by all means, if you are finding yourself in arguments, stand up for yourself, but be wise about it. Know that swords cut, and words can act like swords as well. I implore you to be very cautious about how you approach this situation. For your own serenity's sake, you know. Let's see what your external card is. You got the Six of Pentacles. And this is how you can fix this. Within yourself, within relationships. This is I'm going to explain it to you this way. Now, this is generally a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. It's grounding. And the reason I say that it's grounding, and this is a serenity reading, is because obviously it says success. What I know of the Six of Coins is that you're either giving too much or you're taking too much. And I mean that in like gifts, and all of your gifts, your spiritual gifts, you've probably put a lot in there or given a lot out. And it's always a good thing to give. An analogy I can give to you about the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands is the possibility that you need to give to yourself now. You got to decide how you want to do this. Find your serenity. Don't be giving away too much. I always tell people that it's one thing to give. You know that by giving into, by giving of your nature of giving and sharing, you really want to be wise. And I don't know, sometimes that giving can be in the form of communication with someone that you have love with, or loves you, or has crossed your path with love. And you have to set your boundaries, and you have to decide how much of this is you're going to give or take. Okay, so your internal card, again, I got the High Priestess. Sagittarius got this too. I mean, Capricorn got the same placement, where this is advice to you. If you want to understand all this and why you need to stand up for yourself. This is the esoteric knowledge. This is the High Priestess. And this energy is the one that does things to intercede on your behalf. Very wise. She does ceremonies and she researches things. She looks into the future and the past, perhaps. She consults with the Empress, Emperor, the Fool, and the Magician, and consults with him, and they go to her for knowledge and counsel. You're here at this reading right now because you're meant to be here. That's what this is that searching and that inner balance. She's like balancing between the black and the white, the dark and the light. And this is where you learn to balance out your own psyche against whatever energies are around you. So let me see what your revelation card is. The Queen of Pentacles. Good. That's extremely good. This may also be, excuse me, the representation of your lover, whoever this is, or whoever you have to draw the line with, or even set up some kind of a, should this be a knot? If this is not someone getting on your nerves and causing you grief or heartbreak or stress, I don't see a lot of stress here. I see a lot of advice for you to be strong and connected with the Divine Feminine. I see you needing to learn how to connect with the Divine Feminine. Reinvent your boundaries, set your boundaries, walk in a direction that's correct for you. Keep love on your heart at all times, whether this be an individual or just you. Be generous with yourself, generous with your words. Be very, very kind. Be very esoteric and very, trust your intuition, your deep, deep insight. You must learn to trust that. That's what this 6 is about too. The Queen of Pentacles is definite confidence, utter confidence in bringing things together, making things happen, solidifying, setting her throne up, her stability. This is a very wise energy that knows how to, it's got like a Capricorn symbol on it. So this may be someone with Capricorn in your environment too. And this is a wise energy, and it's a queen energy. So of course, you know, she's going to be given, this is going to be very good for you to be like this. This is what you're going to be like when you trust your intuition and you get all this together and make perfect sense of it. So my beloved Aquarian, I want to say this. This is for you. It comes to you in good faith. I hope you have received some kind of a blessing from it, some kind of insight and knowledge. If you'd like a further information or reading, I'm so happy to do it for you. I love you very much. And I want you to know that if you do want to follow through, contact me at robinsrealmreadings@gmail.com. And I'll do a reading for you. They're not expensive at all. I can go farther into your personal journey. I also do, you know, I'm very intuitive empath, so I'm here for you, my beloveds. And this is your reading for the last 2 weeks of May. I thank you for coming to my channel, liking and subscribing. And I want to tell you, I love you very much. You'll get through this just fine. Blessings from Robin's Realm, Aquarius. Bye.